create a web form, for example a newsletter sign-up form, an event registration form, or an inquiry form, you need to have an existing list. So you can use an existing list that you might already have if you want to grow it, or you can create a new one if needed to collect the contacts into separately. When you have created your list, you can then hover over it and click Edit. The system then provides you with a Webform template which you can then customize into any kind of form you would like to use. You'll see you have the ability to customize the web form, the update profile form, the unsubscribe form, and the send to friend form. And also you can add new forms on top of this if you like. Now if you have uploaded your contacts but would like to grow your list with new subscribers, then you can create a subscription form. So for example, a newsletter sign up form, and then put it on your website and also link it from your emails. Anyone that then fills in that form will be automatically collected back into your list. So the first step in creating your web form is to customize the fields. So firstly what you have is your main fields on the right hand side here. From here you have the ability to choose which fields are actually displayed on your web form. So for a newsletter sign up form you might only want first name and email. So firstly you'll see that an email field does not exist on the form. In your lists on the right you have a visibility button, so the little eye symbol there. So if you click on that, it will then display that field on your form. You can then reorder your fields just by clicking and dragging it to where you want it to go. For any fields you don't want displayed, you can switch them off again by clicking on the visibility button. Now these fields will only be displayed on this particular web form. If there are any additional fields you would like on your web form, just go to Add New Fields to add that in. Choose the field type and then click Add. Once you have all the fields you need on your form, you have now created the main structure for your web form. Now you just need to design it to match your branding. Firstly, to change the fields that are on the form, you can click on any of them, which will activate your settings tab on the right. From here you will have the ability to change things like the background color, the field label, you can add in help text, choose whether the field is mandatory or not, and change everything to match your own branding. So for example, with the email field, I might want to change the field label to just email. With help text, this is where you can add in extra text below the field. When you choose a field to be mandatory, you'll see the red asterisks appear next to that field. The way that you design the rest of your web form is very similar to how you design your emails. So you will have the ability to change the header on your form, upload your own logos, change the backgrounds, fonts and sizes, all to match your branding. There are further design options under the List tab. Below the fields, you have the ability to set up particular color palettes for your web form. From here, you can adjust those colors to match your branding. You can also add new components onto your web form. To delete any sections, hover over it and then click Delete. You also have the ability to change the thank you page for your web form and the confirmation page if you do have a double opt-in process in place. From here, if you're happy with your web form and then want to get it onto your website, just go to the Add Form to Website link at the top. This will then give you 3 bits of information. The first is the code that you can use if you need your web form embedded directly into one of your web pages. You can copy and paste that and send it on to whoever manages your website. The second link is the direct URL for the web form. So if you just want to create a link from it from your website to the form, then you can use that. The last one is just a short link, so if you want to maybe ask people to subscribe via social media such as Twitter, then you can use a short link rather than that much longer URL. There's also an email code tab if someone else does manage this for you and you can send it on to them. Once your form is live, you'll then easily be able to see in your dashboard through the live activity feed every time somebody subscribes to your list. You can also choose to receive notifications directly by clicking Edit next to your list and going to the Notifications tab. Then just choose to be notified when a contact subscribes. So you can choose to put in an email address or a mobile phone number.